And as you begin to live in that way, a bit more honestly, a bit more in line with what feels true, you might notice something else. You don't just see yourself more clearly, you start to see other people differently. Their struggles, their patterns, the things they're carrying, and perhaps you always saw some of that, but now it lands differently because you recognize it, not as something separate from you, but something you've seen in yourself. And the world itself can start to look a bit different, not necessarily better, but more real. And from that place, there's often a natural movement to respond, not because you think you should, not because it's the right thing to do, but because it's hard not to. When you see something clearly, you feel it. There's a kind of quiet inclination to help in whatever way you can. And that doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Often it's very simple. Just listening, just being present, saying something that feels true, or sometimes just not turning away. And it looks different for everyone. There's no single way of doing it, just the way that feels natural to you. And what that looks like in practice is often much simpler than we imagine. It's not about fixing people or having all the answers or changing someone's life. More often it's about being with someone in a way that allows them to see more clearly for themselves. You might have experienced that. Someone listening to you properly, not interrupting, not advising, not trying to solve anything, just being there. And something shifts. Not because they've done anything dramatic, but because you've had the space to hear yourself. That kind of helping is more powerful than it might appear. And somewhere in all of this, something else becomes apparent. When you live in that way and you respond to others from that place, something comes back. Not as a reward, and not as something that you're actually aiming for, but as a kind of quiet fulfillment, a sense that your life is connected to something beyond just yourself. And again, it's not constant, it comes and goes, but it's enough to notice, enough to know that this way of living carries something of its own.